Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. My name is Michelle. Let's get started. Pisces, the overall energy of this reading is about the moon and cycles in life. Now this won't be for all of you. It could be for some of you. This will be the message that is for you individually. For others of you, it could be someone that is around you going through this. It could be a mother, a grandmother, a friend, a sister. So it could be that this is energy of someone around you, but it's very feminine energy, so this is not for the males. This is very much a feeling here of going through change in life. I have to put that out there. Of course, there are many untruths about growing older. Growing older doesn't mean forsaking our beauty as women, our vitality, our sexuality, or our energy. It does, however, mean that we can be there for those who are younger than ourselves, stepping into the shoes of a mentor without losing your own identity. So the feeling around this reading is one of cycles, feminine cycles, growing up, maturation, and assisting in growing through this stage. Yeah. So we have the card of grandmother's magic, so that's self-explanatory of where this energy is coming from. Now the energy around you, Pisces, is one of Artemis, and Artemis is a beautiful energy. It's a Greek energy, the Greek goddess Artemis, and Artemis is a moon goddess as well, so you can see how this is shaping up. She inspires women in particular to live an authentic life. She encourages us to live the lives we truly desire, even if it is different from how other people might assume we should live our lives. She asks that we distinguish ourselves as beings completely separate from our parents, our siblings, and our friends. She asks that we completely know ourselves, act upon that knowledge, and experience true freedom as a result of that. There is a wilder energy around Artemis, of course. She is both a protectress and a huntress. So it's a fierce energy here. There's a fierceness around this, fierce protective energy, fierce feeling of protection of the self and also loved ones, people around you. So it may be that I'm speaking about a matriarch here, someone who is a leader of a family, or it could be a situation here where you are the main focus for the family, the main person here who gets things done. Could also be that. But let's take a look here, Pisces, at where this reading is going. Again, may not be you, could be someone around you that is going through that particular change. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups. So it is a love reading as well. We'll do a few more shuffles here, Pisces, and then we'll get started with the reading. It may be a feeling here of losing one's, or feeling that not as beautiful, feeling not as attractive, losing our sense of self, going through a deep personal transformation, and not being sure of who we are as we get older. I'm also sensing that as well. There might even be feelings of loss associated with this. So let's see. We'll get started with the reading. We'll look at the overall energy, the focus, what's hidden here, how you're feeling about this person or the people around you, how that person's feeling about you, the strengths, what's working for the relationship, the challenge, what's working against it, your advice, and we'll clarify that, and a card for the potential outcome. So Pisces, let's take a look. I'll leave the maiden moon as the overall energy. We have Judgment in reverse. So when we talk about Judgment in reverse, what I'm getting here is that for some people, when we're going through changes in our life, we may want to ignore it. This is about passing passages or passing to a next stage of life. Again, it's about cycles, stages, this reading. So I see you standing there, Pisces, and I see you not wanting to cross this threshold, still wanting to be in that younger version of yourself, that older version of yourself, which is actually not even you anymore. I feel that you've grown exponentially, you've evolved from your younger self. But still, when you look in the mirror, when you think about yourself, you may view yourself as someone a lot younger. But this maturity kind of knocking at your door, and you're not answering it, the call. That's what I'm sensing. Now, the focus for you is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So yes, I feel that there's a lot of chaotic or frenetic activity around you. Why? Because I feel that you don't want to have any kind of time where you have to think about things, where you have to have personal realizations. So you're keeping yourself busy, distracted, mentally, so that your thoughts don't go back to this situation here where you realize that time is of the essence, or time is ticking, time is moving faster than you would like. Let's see what's hidden. The Six of Swords, well, that's the thing. The passage of time. It is transition, movement. So it's happening. You're going through this stage here of transitioning from one time of life to the next stage of life. But you'd rather not deal with it, or you'd rather not focus on that. That's for sure. Now, how do you feel about this other person? Well, I actually feel that we're not even talking about a person here, Pisces. I just feel like we're talking about time. Time to you seems like it's the enemy right now. This is not for all of you. This is just for very specific reading for some of you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So yeah, it feels to me like you want time to stop. You want time to stop now. You don't want it to continue. You don't want to get older. There is a associated fear associated with the passage of time. Now, around you we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So it tells me here, Pisces, that there may be a fact here that you're distancing yourself from what's going on in your life, this passage of time, or this maturity kind of catching up with you here, by spending a lot of time doing things that distract your mind and distract your body. Some of you're out going out with the girls a lot. I see that. For some, you might be dating. For those of you who are not in a relationship with a partner, with a committed partner. So it seems to me like there's a more youthful energy around you. You would like to be part, or continue to be part of this group or this clique. But deep down, it seems to me like you have this energy of, well, maybe it's time I stop this. Maybe it's time I need to grow up. Maybe I need to settle down. Maybe I need to look at my next stage of life. Yeah. For some of you, Pisces, you're even thinking, well, maybe I need to be more of a role model for younger people. So it seems like I'm talking about someone here who is resisted growing up in general, has had that more wild at heart, that young at heart energy, maintained their individuality, all really great things, been very fiercely independent, very strong person. But here's maturity knocking at your door. It's going through that stage of life, feminine cycles. And for you, you don't want to hear that. You'd rather time stay still, and you'd rather this energy around you continue. Now, what's working for you here is the Six of Coins in the reverse. Okay. Well, I'm feeling that is an energy here of there not being balance in your life, not being this flow. I'm seeing these sixes as what is causing you a problem. I feel that you're stuck in an energy here of conflict within yourself about moving on to this next stage of life. So I feel that you are, if there is anyone around you who is offering you commitment or offering you kindness or being supportive in a way, I don't feel that you are receptive to that. Now, it could just be advice that someone around you is giving you. Maybe someone who's gone through this stage. Maybe it's me. And you're saying, well, thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather just continue with how I am, thank you, and not deal with this changes in my life. Now, the challenge here is the card of triumph. Wow, all right. Okay, so the World card. Closing out this cycle and moving on to this next cycle. It's really challenging for you. You don't want this to end. I see this as someone with very much the blinders on. I don't want to deal with the fact that I'm getting older. I want to maintain my singledom here. I want to stay focused on myself. And I feel like this person, I have to be honest with you, I don't feel that this person has children, or if you do have children, then those children have grown up. They're long out of the house. They're no longer part of your day-to-day life. They're doing well. They're able to take care of themselves. Because I feel the focus here is more on the individual, the person. So I'm not getting any kind of energy here of nurturing others. This is about nurturing the self. Let's have a look at your advice. We have the Four of Cups and the Prince of Wands, or the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, wow, okay. For you, it's about pausing to reflect, to contemplate your life. That's the advice. Because I do feel that you're going off and doing certain things that aren't for your highest good. For some of you, you're going out and spending too much time associating with people who are a little bit, well, they're not good for you overall. I think these are fair weather friends, or these are people who are not really not a good positive influence on you. They could be male or female. They could be a sexual partnership. It could just be friendship. But whoever this is that I'm speaking to here, Pisces, I feel that you really need to take some time to look at your situation and how you're feeling emotionally, why you're doing the things that you're doing. Because I feel like there's this energy here of being out of control, kind of going on that last fling. It's a little bit like if you think of a male midlife crisis where they realize they're getting older and they feel like they need to go and break off a commitment and kind of sow some wild oats before they can't do it any longer. It's like that, but this is feminine energy. This is like a feminine midlife crisis that I'm seeing here. Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Sun card in reverse, the card of awakening. So that's the thing. I feel like someone here wants to stay in the dark, doesn't want to see what's around the corner. This maturity, this older age here is creeping up on this person, and they don't want to know about it. Wow, okay, let's pull some clarifiers. Pisces, this may not be you. It could be you, of course. It could be a sister, a mother, someone or a friend, someone who you recognize is trying to stop the passage of time. They want to stay young. They fear getting older. They fear going through the change. They fear not being sexual. They fear not being sexually attractive. And as a result of that fear, I feel that this person's getting a little bit wild, a little bit out of control. Now, they're saying that they're just being themselves, but there seems to be something underlying there that they need to look at, some emotional issues that is preventing them from looking at what's really going on behind the scenes here, which is about fear of losing their looks, fear of not being attractive to other people. Wow, okay, let's take a look, Pisces. This is very specific, won't be for everyone, but let's have a look at the Judgment card in reverse. We'll clarify that. Judgment in reverse, please clarify. Judgment in reverse. The Emperor. Two of Cups. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel that there is someone around you who is a lot, they might be a little bit older, but not too much older. But in terms of emotional maturity, I feel that this is someone who is mature. They have love for you, Pisces. I see this as potential commitment. You may actually even be with this person, could be a partner already. Let's take a look and see what the focus is. This Four of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The focus. King of Wands. Yeah, that could be the person. And the King of Swords. Okay. Let's take a look at what's hidden here. The Six of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. And the Devil in reverse. Okay. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Six of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's take a look at that Three of Cups in reverse. The Death card. Okay. The Four of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Let's take a look at the Strength. It's the Six of Coins in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot. And the Lovers in reverse. Let's take a look at the weakness. The World card. Eight of Cups in reverse. Three of Wands. And the Hanged Man. Advice. The Page of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups and one more for the advice. And the Queen of Swords. Let's take a look at the outcome there with the Sun card in the reverse. We've got the Two of Swords. Page of Wands. The Seven of Swords and one more. The Nine of Pentacles. So you've got a decision around the corner. You've got a decision here, Pisces, about the next phase of your life. I feel that there is someone around you that is potential to be a long-term partner. You may be very undecided about that person, whether you want to settle down with them. It seems to me like it's like a female midlife crisis energy here, someone who wants to go off and maybe have that last fling with a lover, or that kind of feeling that I'm getting around this. So we'll see where it goes in the extended reading. If this is resonating, please do join me there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on the Vimeo channel. It'll be about another 30-minute reading, so please do join me there. I'll be going in depth and looking at some oracles for guidance as well. So if this is resonating, please do click on that link below. Wishing you the best with this, Pisces. You know, this is a very specific reading, not for everyone. So if you are interested in a personal reading, please do reach out. My email is gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Please click that thumbs up button below if you're enjoying these readings. Share me on your social media, and also if you're a newcomer, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. Wishing you the best with this, Pisces. I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.